All right, make sure you guys save this shoulder workout for the next time you go up to the gym. Give it a try. This is a great way to freaking make your shoulders grow and look amazing, look like bowling balls, really capped off. So make sure you give this shoulder workout a try. All right, so for this shoulder workout, we started with just some side lateral dumbbell raises today. We started with laterals today. Sometimes I'll go in and start by pressing. It just kind of depends on how I want to structure this workout. So today I went with most of my side laterals and I did some rear delts before I got into the presses. All right, and with this being the first exercise, I started with like 10-pound dumbbells and worked up 10, 15, 20, 25. When I got up to about 25, I started doing some working sets. So I did do multiple sets on here, maybe 5 to 6. But I did maybe 3 working sets at the end where I'm just kind of getting warmed up, as I'm going up the weight. I like to do this on the 90-degree bench where you sit straight up because I like to have some backing so it keeps me from rocking around so much. And one thing when I'm doing this exercise in my mind, I honestly feel like I'm flapping some wings. Like if I had wings and I was flapping them, that's literally what I feel like I'm doing when I do this. So think about flapping those wings while you're doing this exercise. And really make sure you kind of lead up with your elbow. And make sure when you're doing this, you're actually feeling your shoulder and not your back and your traps and all that stuff taking over. So really concentrate on the movement. You'll notice at the end of this set here, I kind of do like partials where I can't raise the weight all the way up. I'm just kind of barely swinging them out to my side. Make sure you do that on your last set or two. Make sure you're giving it all your effort, even right there. Those last 2 are the ones that count the most. All right, for the second exercise in the shoulder workout, we're just gonna do some rear delts. We're just gonna bend over here and kind of do some reverse flies. And this is basically kind of what you want the movement to look like. Notice how I'm holding the dumbbells. I'm holding them out. I don't like to hold them just straight like I would if I was doing side laterals. So make sure you twist those dumbbells out like that and keep them in that motion the whole time you're doing the exercise. All right, and when you're doing this exercise, I probably got up to about 15 pounds on this, maybe 20 at the tops. I doubt it. I mean, your rear delt is such a small muscle that you're not going to be able to go up there and use 40, 50 pounds on this. You'll just hurt yourself, and you won't even be working your rear delt to that point. So make sure you pick a weight that you're able to actually feel what you're working, and you're able to kind of control the movement. All right, when you're doing these, also notice my arms and kind of how they stay bent a little bit the whole time at the elbow. You don't want your arm to be straightened all the way out because it's just going to be really a weird movement and you won't even be working your rear delt at that point really. So you want to keep that little kink in your arm and just follow it up like that. And when you get about parallel out with your shoulder, drive it back a little bit. Just think about kind of driving your shoulder back. Once you get in the position and you start moving, you should be able to naturally feel that muscle really well working. All right, for our third shoulder exercise, we moved into just shoulder press. We're doing it on the Smith machine though. I really like doing these because it allows you to put all your effort into it and you can actually take a few sets to failure, and we'll demonstrate that at the end. All right, so my first set was a warm-up. And on my second set here, you'll notice it's pretty short. I probably do about 4 or 5. And that's because I notice it's kind of light and I actually want to bump the weight up. So I'll just stop the set after a few and get off and put more weight on it. Alright, this is the last working set I did for the shoulder press. You can notice you drop your arms about 90 degrees down just to where your elbows are going straight out. You don't really need to go down too much more than that. And if you notice here at the very end, I put all my effort into this and I actually fail. But when you do fail, you just lock the bar over on the next peg, really. So you can see, I think I get probably one more. Pushing, and fail. Boom. And then there's a clip right there. Boom. Alright, and for the fourth and final exercise on shoulders, I did one of these cable kind of front raises. These are really great. I love using the cables over like the easy bars or something like that, just because I get like a constant tension on my shoulders and I can really feel them things burning. I started off lighter and I worked up a few sets until I got into my few top sets at the end. Alright, when you're doing this exercise here, I don't even really like to grip onto the bar too much. If you look at my hands and how I'm holding them, it's like a cheat code right there. Look, I got my thumbs kind of off, like I'm doing a sideways thumbs up with each one, and I'm just raising the bar up. But when you raise the bar up, you shouldn't be raising it up under your chin. It should come out like up in front of your face a little bit. So make sure you're focusing on that and really focusing on the squeeze at the top. Alright, make sure y'all try this workout out next time you go hit shoulders at the gym. This is a super effective one. By the end of this exercise, I feel like my shoulders have just swelled up into bowling balls, and I feel like they're about to pop off my freaking body. Make sure you like and subscribe and check out some of my other workout videos I'll be putting out. And also comment back and let me know how much you love this exercise.